everyone, it's Tom from Nolan Law, your one source for all things legal. Today we're discussing business startups. So you want to start a business in California. It's the 5th largest economy in the world. It's generated $3.3 trillion in domestic sales in 2021 alone. So assuming you've written your business plan, you know where your business is going, there are many things and considerations to think about. But here are the 6 basic things you'll need to get started. First thing you need to do is decide what type of entity you're going to use. You can be a sole proprietor, which is a very simple way to do it. You can be an LLC or a limited liability company, or you can start a small corporation. Each has their own advantages and disadvantages. The DBA or sole proprietorship is usually the simplest, and that is created by going simply to the county recorder and recording a fictitious business name. An LLC, limited liability company, or corporation is a little more complex, but it's not that difficult to form the articles of incorporation or the articles of organization if it's a limited liability company. Also, if you have partners, you really should consider a detailed limited liability member agreement, and or if it's a corporation, a shareholder agreement. These are very important as it very specifically goes through the rights and duties of the partners, which are either members or shareholders of a small company. Second thing you're going to need to consider is a tax ID number from the Department of Treasury, which is the Internal Revenue Service, as well as the California State Franchise Tax Board. Because guess what? You have 2 new partners, the IRS and the state of California. And if your business makes retail sales, you got a 3rd partner. You've got the California Board of Equalization, which will require you to have a sales tax permit. Third thing to consider is insurance, very important. General liability insurance covering your business operations, and depending on the type of business operations, is a must. It's going to cover your business for any kind of general liability. It may also cover your business lease if you lease a commercial building, but you definitely need a general liability policy. If you're going to have employees, it's the law. You must have workers' compensation insurance. Workers' compensation insurance will cover your business should an employee be injured. This is very important because in the state of California, you're essentially immune from liability for worker injuries if you have workers' compensation insurance, so it is a must. The fourth thing you need to consider is setting up a payroll tax system, because with each pay period, you're going to need to withhold FICA, SDI, Social Security taxes, as well as federal and state employment income taxes from your employees. It's very important. These get reported each quarter with a federal Form 341 and a state Form DE6. Now, your CPA and or payroll service should be able to help you with the filing of these documents. It's very important, and you need to consider this so you don't end up behind on payroll taxes and having problems. Fifth thing you need to consider is whether your business requires any type of specialty license, such as a contractor's license or any type of auto repair license or any kind of consumer license. Also, the city or county where you are located may require a business license permit. And the 6th thing you need to consider, among all the other things, is your basic contracts with vendors, landlords, suppliers, and others. These contracts can be very voluminous and complex, and I always advise that you speak to an attorney, a licensed attorney who's knowledgeable in business law and business contracts before entering into any written contract. So these are the basics to consider. Find out more, contact me, Tom, at Nolan Law, nolanlaw.com, your one source for all things legal. Thank you.